Hello, good morning, good evening. No. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to another Monday morning art talk.
Check out my home studio mentorship at silvertunes.com classes. Okay, so I just wanted to talk to you today about your disk being full, right? What does that mean? Yeah, I was at my computer the other day, I'm working away. And you get that message that pops up. I don't know if you've had it on your computer, but I've had it on mine a few times. And all of a sudden it sort of like pops up and it says, your disk is almost full. You need to empty it in order to just get rid of some things. Here's the manager, and it throws up, I'm using a Mac, and it shows me, okay, what I need to go through and what I need to start emptying just to clean it up and make more room for it. And I thought, gosh, again, this is the way I think. I said, this is just a real significant and just a real life message in many ways too, is just that your disk is almost full, and in order to continue to keep adding information and taking more knowledge and keep acquiring new assets and building and working and doing things, you got to make some room for yourself. You got to empty some space. And that's what the heart of this talk is really about. It's just starting to realize that you may be in that situation where your plate is constantly full, and you're going to get to a certain point where you can't take in any more information. Your brain, your mind won't even let you take in any more information because you become so overwhelmed with so many of these responsibilities and all these different things that you've just thrown on your plate in your mind. It could come in form of work, where you're getting way too much, you have way too much work on your plate, and it could be work for studios, or it could be work for, you're doing work for freelance, but then you're doing this and you're doing this and you're doing this, and all of a sudden everything in life is just chaotic. Everything is just madness and mayhem, and it's just crazy because you're just overflowing with too much information. So what is it that you have to do? I apologize for the garbage truck back there. It's garbage day around here. And speaking of garbage, there we got a garbage truck coming in. What happens when they get all filled up? They're going around, they're picking up everyone's garbage. They eventually can no longer take in any more garbage. They can take no more crap can come into their life because they're full. And they have to go, and they got to go empty it in order to do it all over again. So to me, I look at it like, what a great metaphor in life. Is like, if you're feeling that way, if you're feeling overfull, if you're feeling like there's just too much information, well, there's only one thing you can do. It's just like you cannot keep taking more information in because you're going to blow up and burst. So what you have to do is start letting things go. Start getting rid of things. It's just like, maybe it's even within your own apartment, your own house, your own, wherever you live, your own dwelling, your own cave for that matter. That you got to start just clearing things out, and it will actually make you feel really good. Those times where you've made that decision to just clear out your office and your studio space, your workspace is just so chaotic that you decide, my God, I don't even know what I'm looking for anymore. Where you go and you gut it out a bit, and all of a sudden you feel like you're getting a fresh start. Again, metaphor after metaphor, thing after thing. Why are these here for us? I think all these little things that are here for us that we take for granted, whether it's our closet is way too overflowing and packed, whether it's our computer's disk is almost full, whether that trash is overflowing, whatever it is, are all signals and signs for us to pay attention to and say that there's just way too much overflowing stuff in my life. I just can't take any more, information, that I got to start just letting go of stuff. I got to start just getting rid of things. And so on my computer, I start throwing things away. I make more room. In my studio, I start clearing up. I can get a new start. In my life, in my work, I got to start saying no. At times, you got to say no. to certain things if it becomes too overwhelming, because the reality is you're not going to do a good job, and that's what's going to come down to it, because you're too overwhelmed, you're too consumed with too many things. So the real thing is here to just start emptying your disc, and your disc is your mind, and start allowing for new things, and that's new knowledge to start acquiring. If you're, again, you've heard me talk about in a different art talk where acquiring, taking in too much knowledge at one time can be overwhelming, and it's just too much information. You gotta let your mind sit and rest on some things right now. You can't constantly keep jamming it with stuff and think that you're going to feel comfortable and you think that you're going to feel at ease and you're going to have that sort of momentum that you need to move forward. You just won't. It's overwhelming. So think about life like that. Think about just the relaxation of it. It doesn't mean just stopping and doing nothing. I don't think that's what life is about. I think life is a constant momentum. I think life is constant growth, but it doesn't just, boom, happen so quickly. Anything from a weed in the garden, some of those things, they could shoot up overnight, but still anything takes time, and it's got to move at a pace, and it moves at the pace it's going to move, because that's the pace it's going to move. And that's what you want to just think about and really, play that, into mind. Things are going to be when things are going to be, and try to consider that and not just overdo it, okay? And that's for another art talk. Next week's art talk is going to be all about rushing, into aspects, and just to slow that aspect down. But anyway, I hope that gave a little bit of insight. Just don't let your disc get full. You got to do some spring cleaning. You got to clear some things out. You're going to realize once you do that, you're going to make some more way for your own head space to open up a little bit more, your own heart space just to open up a little bit more, and just start to relax and take that just a little bit. So clear those things out. You're gonna feel so much better. That's it. Have a great one. Again, keep in mind registration for my November workshop. And also I'm taking applications if you're interested in my home studio mentorship, just 5 students at a time, just discussing life, philosophy, moving you ahead, getting you to where you need to go, and improving upon your skills at a pace that's not going to make your head explode, because we don't want that. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Not a snail's pace, not a snail's pace. That's not what we're talking about here, but just nice and easy. Relaxation, that's what we want to try to do here. All right, that's it. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you next week. Take care. Hello, this is Steven, and I just wanted to tell you about this cool thing that I'm doing right now through my website at silvertunes.com. It's a Skype mentorship. In a sense, what I want to do is just talk to you, meet you, tell me about things that are happening in your life, see if there's anything that I could do to help you. I can look over your artwork, do your portfolio, and just maybe try to push you in the right direction that you want to take your life and your journey. All right, so you can go to silvertunes.com, go to classes, click on mentorship, and you can learn all about it. We can try to arrange a time, set up a date. It doesn't matter where you live in the world. And I just wanted to make it just very affordable, just to open it up, because I love doing this. I love meeting people from all over the planet. It's a really cool thing, and with this technology, why not? So that's it. Thanks. Hey. Go back. Go back.
Go back.
Great. Go back. Go.